I bring you greetings from my end. Talking to you right now is Israel Atiri, your host for the free embroidery digitizing program or training. So I'll be your tutor, I'll be your coach, and I'll be your trainer. Yes, so today I'll be talking to us about embroidery digitizing. Yeah, because most of us that have entered this session that have registered that saw my ad and then pick interest in it, most of us don't understand. So I've been getting series of questions from people saying, talk more about this. What is this all about? So in this video, I'll be briefing you and then telling you what embroidery digitizing is all about in a simple and short and clear detail. So I would like you to follow me as we move on. So I'll be talking to us about what is embroidery, how embroidery digitizing works, the tools that we use for embroidery digitizing, and then how we can earn and benefit from embroidery digitizing. So I'll be talking to us about this today. Yes, especially most of us that are interested in doing this as our personal business, is doing this as our profession, in doing this as something we want to earn and live with. Yes, even if you want to take it as a side also, it still pays. Even if it is just a skill that you want to gain, it still pays. Even if it is just for fun and then you just want to see yourself enjoying it, it still goes. So let's move on. So why choose embroidery digitizing? Yeah, why do we choose it as a business? Why do we want to work or do embroidery digitizing? What could be so important with this that you want to do it? Number one, it has a low startup cost. Yeah, the cost for starting an embroidery business is not very high, but you need an amount of capital, but it's not very high in a way. Yes, in a way. You can start an embroidery detailing business with just a little and a simple amount of money or idea or skills. So it does not necessarily mean that you need to have all the money in the world before you get to start up an embroidery digitizing business. Like I said, in a way, there are different ways whereby you can set up an embroidery digitizing business. Okay. Number two, remote work. So you can choose it because it helps you work from home. It gives you a time to do other things. Yes, you don't have to be in one place to do your business or to do your embroidery digitizing. So you don't have to be in one place. It is not putting you in a spot. It is a remote work. You can do it from anywhere, wherever you find yourself, and then you get your orders. You can just complete your job, and that is it. High demand. It has high demand across the globe. Yes, like I said, everything is advancing daily, everything is going high daily, and everything is changing daily. Things are becoming monogram, machine, and all of that. So people are demanding for digitizers day by day. Another thing again there is it is a scalable skill. It's a scalable skill. It is a skill that can be scalable, that can be advanced, that you also can increase your earning from it. So works well with fashion and branding businesses. So there are a lot of fashion and branding businesses out there that you can also serve. That you can also serve. So this has a lot of possibility. It has a lot of potential for for you as a digitizer. I want to make this video short, so I will not be taking much of our time. What is now embroidery digitizing? Embroidery digitizing is a process of converting artwork, graphics, image, drawing into a stitch file. This is because the embroidery machine, popularly known as the monogram machine, does not, I repeat myself, does not understand graphics designing. It has been programmed in a way that if you give it a graphic designing, if you give it a normal image or a PNG, anyhow you want to design it, and then you give it to the monogram machine, it cannot do anything with it. In fact, it would not be readable. But when you give it a stitch file, that is when it can then show up and then tell you that this is my field and this is the aspect and this is what I am built for. So embroidery digitizing, number one, is a process of converting those images, those drawings and those things into a stitch file that a monogram machine can be able to work on. So technically, embroidery digitizing is not painting, it's not graphic designing, and it is not drawing. It is none of those things. It is to convert your graphic design, it is to convert your drawing, it's to convert your image into a stitch related file that a monogram machine can be able to work on. Are we clear? Okay, I'm moving on to the next part. But now, how does it work? How does embroidery digitizing work? So, number one thing you want to know is that to conduct an embroidery digitizing, I'll still go there, but it works in a way that you first design, you import your design in the sense that you import your graphics, you import your PNG, you import your drawing into a digitizing software. Once you import it into a digitizing software, then you can then decide the stitch program that you want to use for it. So there are many stitch format and stitch program that you want to use for it. So you decide and then you use that stitch format to draw and to mark it out. Then you can save as embroidery file. Like I said, I'm making this video brief. I just want you to get an overview. Yes, I want you to know something about what embroidery digitizing is all about. Is to save as embroidery file, stitch, then the monogram machine is going to stitch it on the fabric. Yes, but the first day is that file is saved in machine readable format, like we discussed earlier. You save it to either DST, PES, JEF, and ESP. These are files that are stitch related. They are stitch related. So you save it, then file is loaded into embroidery machine. So this is how it works. This step, first you import the design, you stitch it by marking it and then deciding on the stitch you want to use. So you save as embroidery file, stitch it on fabric, file is saved as machine readable file is loaded into an embroidery machine stitches the design onto a fabric. So this is it. And then this is just an overview of how it looked like and then what an embroidery digitizing is all about. I will be doing a practical session on all of this so you can be able to understand for sure what this is talking about. But then also in my master class, there's a step-by-step recorded videos that are already there for you to grab whenever you are ready. So I'll move on. So we have common stage type. Like I said, you decide the stage you want to use. We have the satin stage, fill stage, and run stage. Yes, we have the satin stage, fill stage, and run stage. So if it is a satin stage you want to convert your design into, you apply it. If it is the fill stage, you apply it. If it is the run stage, you apply it. So that is what we have concerning the stage. The tools needed for embroidery digitizing. Number one, we need a computer. Yes, without a computer, we cannot digitize. We don't do digitizing on phone. Yeah, I believe in consequential, in the following years ahead or days ahead, as we keep progressing in life and other things, there will be a built app whereby we can operate and then do our digitizing from our phone. Yes, just like today we can do graphic designing from phone. There's coming a time whereby we can also do embroidery digitizing from our phones. But for now, we need a laptop. We need a computer, a desktop computer, at least to get started with. And after that, we need the digitizing software. Yes, for us to conduct the designing, to import design, to decide the stitches and all of that, we need a software and a computer to get that done. So we need an embroidery machine, but it is optional. You don't really need an embroidery machine for now. Yeah, but we need an embroidery machine and then an intensive training like what you are getting now from me. And in my master class, you get more. So an embroidery machine is also needed and intensive training is also needed. So these are the tools needed to pull out and to conduct a good embroidery digitizing business. So the kind of software that we needed are known as the welcome software, the arch. Number one is the welcome software. It is more like the industrial kind of software, the one that is able to contain large files and formats. So that's welcome software. We also have the arch and the Tajima, which is following. We have the PE design, we have the embed, we have the brother, and then we also have Inkstage. The Inkstage is kind of a free software that is open and then easily accessible to everybody, but it cannot give you professional job. It cannot give you professional job. So this is an overview of what it is. So how to get the tools, how to get the tools. To get the welcome software or the Tajima, we need an official website. Yeah, we need an official website to, yeah, I mean, if you need a tool for the digitizing and then like you need a welcome software, you need an official website. That's the company website to get it and to buy it from there and then to download it. Okay, so this is one aspect of it. And then to practice and then to learn from it, they might also give you some free trials for like 3 months or 90 days. So you can be able to do some free trials in the software for some time before you can finally get them paid. And then to get tutorials and then ideas and then concept on what this thing is all about, if not what I'm doing here to you, showing you this and this and this and this and this. So there are also lots of tutorials on YouTube, on the social media platforms that you can go and then search for them and then you can get information and then get yourself trained and then worked on by yourself. So it is going to be a very beautiful journey. Yeah. But only that I've made this journey easier and then I've put up a masterclass that can be able to guide you through step by step on how to get these things done on your own time, and then on your own pace. So who needed digitizing? So people who needed digitizing. So who are you serving? Who are your customers? Who are you reaching out to? Yes, you are able to acquire the skill today. You are able to get the knowledge today. You're able to understand one or two things about this to do. So who are you reaching out to? Who are your customers? Who are buying from you? Number one, we have the fashion brands. Yeah, the fashion designers and then the fashion brands. We also have the tailors. Yes, there are a lot of tailors across Africa and then across Nigeria, across Ghana. That's once in a while they'll reach out to you. I needed a design like this. Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? And then it is very, very lucrative. We have some embroidery shops also that might also need your services. We have corporate brand, yeah, that might need logo on their uniforms and things. We have sports teams. They might also need to put their logo and some of their things on their jerseys. We also have schools and organizations. So these are the guys that needed these services. These are the guys that needed us as embroidery digitizers. So now this is the most important part, and then a very beautiful part. How do you earn? How do you earn? Number one, we already know who we are serving. Number one, we earn as a freelancer. As a freelancer, yeah, this is all almost remotely. You earn as a freelancing by putting yourself on Upwork, on platform like Fiverr, and then you are there. So people who might need digitizers might go on platform like Fiverr or Upwork, and then they can find you there. They can find you there. So number two here is selling designs. Selling designs. There's a way you can create a very high quality and lucrative design that has your name on it and has your own figure attached to it. So it is your own trademark. Nobody is stealing it from you. Nobody is taking it away from you. You design it by yourself from a scratch. And then just as it is, you can sell it to millions of persons who might need it on platforms like Etsy, platforms like Shopify. Yes, you can sell it there. So these are the things I'm also showing us in my masterclass on how to get those platform and then do those things and then put them up all together. Yeah, sometimes you can also get brand partnerships by working for a company. You can also enter that means partner with a fashion brand, create custom logo digitizing service, sell embroidery design bundles. So these are ways and patterns in which we can earn. So the income potential is very, very, very high. The income potential is very, very high. So it is ranging from $5 per design, $5 to $100 per design. Like what I said, once you have a design to sell, from $5 to $100 on platform like Etsy, you can check it out yourself and then you confirm whatever I'm saying, and then you can see a lot of digitizers there who have uploaded their design stores on Etsy, and then it is doing massively great for them. Yeah, this is something that is open for you to accomplish and then to achieve. Yes, we also have some scalable, it's also a scalable income. So we have complex design. Yeah, this is designs whereby customers can give you contracts on some complex work, sports, uniforms, corporates, logos and all of that. So it also ranges from $50 to $100. So experienced digitizers can earn consistent monthly income. Yeah, you can get a job that can be giving you high income consistently on a monthly basis. Yes, scales well with skills and speed. Yeah, so it scale well with skill and speed. So I cannot really wait for you to be in my master class. I cannot really wait for you to be inside a place whereby you can get access to step-by-step practical recorded videos, yes, that can guide you and then show you everything that is needed. Yeah, other than waiting for my post, other than waiting for my insights, other than waiting for my journey before you learn anything from me, you can also as well lay hand on my masterclass that will teach you so much, so much. So in this case, you can learn at your own pace. It is very, very friendly to beginners. Lessons from setup to real project include a lot of tools for you to start practicing. So there's no stress for you, no hunting for tools, and no guesswork. And guess what? This is an amazing offer that I am only giving 10 persons. I'm only giving 10 persons this opportunity. As much as you've seen this video and then you've learned from it, and then you've joined this session, I'm giving 10 persons this benefit to pay just 5K today to access my masterclass. So you can pay 5K today. If you pay 5K today, you access it. 5,000 naira, I'm saying, and then 50 Ghana cedis if you are here in Ghana. As for those in Cameroon and other part of Africa, I can't really know, but you can convert this into your country currency. Yeah, it is 5,000 naira. It is really very, very, very cheap. So, but once the 10 person is complete, I will take the price back to the original price, So I would like to see you inside. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.